Hey guys, what's up? It is Austin, and I want to talk about something that happened recently. It actually happened in the beginning of this year. It happened at the end of January, which is just very painful, but I actually lost my camera. Now, Stacy and I, we were going up to Santa Cruz to shoot a short film to premiere at Sam Newton's Film Festival, which obviously didn't work out, and the reason for that is because the camera died. And I was taking an incredible landscape photo when it happened. I set it up on a tripod, stuck it in the sand, let the shutter drag, and the photo looks great. I'll put it up right now. It just ended up dying. You know, the water came in, it went out, and when the water went back out, it took the camera with it. And I still have the camera. It's still here. We're still hoping that maybe from some miracle the camera will live. But in the meantime, I'm shooting on this. And if you're wondering what this is, I went to Best Buy, and for the time being, I bit the bullet and I bought a Canon EOS RP. And I'll be honest with you, it's not my favorite camera. It works, it's nice, it's easy to use, but I don't feel comfortable using it for professional jobs. And there are a couple reasons for that. One of them being one SD card slot. That really bugs me, having one card slot. I like having two. I copy the same file onto both cards, so that way if one goes corrupt, I have the other one, and vice versa. Another thing that bothers me about this camera is the battery size. It takes these really tiny batteries, and the R6 takes these awesome LPE6s, and it works. But the battery life on this just isn't that great. And then, of course, the 4K is cropped, which is annoying to deal with, especially for vlogging, which is like most of my videos have some sort of vlogging component to them. But it still works. It does what I need it to do. And I'm comfortable enough using it for like portrait shoots, those are fine, but using them for larger scale jobs like weddings, I'm not comfortable with it during weddings. And right now I'm saving up for a B camera. I'm saving up for an A camera. I'm saving up to buy the R6 again if I have to. But a major thing I want to talk about in this video is that I didn't let it bother me. The R6 drowned, and it's a little bittersweet because it took that awesome photo. But at the end of the day, even after it drowned, I live in Modesto. We went to Santa Cruz. I'm not going to drive all the way back to Modesto right after my camera falls in the water. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to waste this day in Santa Cruz that I have. So afterwards, I wrapped the R6 up in a hoodie, I put it in my car, and I waited. I just waited. And while we were waiting, we went to the wharf in Santa Cruz to go eat. And I'm not going to lie, I had a drink. I was sad. But I only had one drink, and it was fine. It was a really good drink. It's called the Evil Twin. It's really nice. It's basically an old-fashioned with a couple different components in it. It was a good drink. It was a really good drink. But while we were there, I had some of the best seafood I've ever had. It was delicious. It was really good. We watched a great sunset, and all of this without the camera, which kind of broke my heart a little bit because you see a great sunset, you want to shoot it. It kind of bugs me that I can't see my shoulders in the frame right now. I'm using the 35. So I'm looking at myself right now. I'm using the 35, slightly tighter angle, but I feel like it works. But yeah, so, as you saw, I have footage from that day and I was going to shoot this short film about my former coworker Alfonso, who unfortunately passed away, I believe April of last year. So I was going to go make the film about him, and the camera drowned, which just sucks. But regardless, I have an RP. I'm using that right now. And Stacy and I were still going to the film festival in LA. We're still going to the Sam Newton Film Festival in LA. We bought tickets. We're going. I can't wait. I'm not letting the RP bother me on the trip. It's just going to be a great trip. I'm going to try to shoot a small project while I'm out there, and in the meantime, dogs. In the meantime, I'm just going to use this camera to create what I need to. And I'm already in that point right now, but I feel like the more I'm here sitting in front of it, the more I kind of make peace with the fact that this is the camera that I have right now, and I just have to live with it, and it's a good camera. It still shoots 4K, shoots 24p. I can still use my lenses on it, so it is what it is. I can still make things. I can still make videos. I can still make vlogs. I just shot a whole vlog at the zoo in Merced on it, and you're going to see that, So it's just one of those things where shit happens, dude. Shit happens. And you just have to learn to be happy and course correct, And sometimes it hurts. In this case, it hurt a lot. That's $2,000, $2,000 down the drain. So kind of hurt a little bit more than I was hoping it to. But, just learning lessons from that. Like, for example, hold the tripod, or put your camera on some sort of camera strap so you can at least pull it away from the water as it's coming in for the camera. That might be a good idea. I think I learned that lesson. But I got a cool photo out of it. So this whole video, just to say, it doesn't matter what you're shooting on. And don't let these types of things bother you too much. I turned around quickly. I bought the RP because I needed something to handle a workflow. And it's doing that. It's handling the workflow. It's handling it pretty well. So it is what it is. Go out there and create, no matter what you're using. If you're using a T7 still, like I was, use a T7. If you're using a friggin' R5C, I'm jealous of you, but keep doing it. If you're using a C70, I'm very jealous of you, right? And then if you're using an RP, like I am now, keep doing it. But yeah, so anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if it helped at all, if you're struggling with some sort of gear loss, or maybe something shitty just happened, go ahead, leave it in the comments, or maybe, it depends. If it's really horrible, if someone died in your family, maybe don't tell me and the rest of the world that. But if you have an experience where maybe you were taking a cool photo and then your camera fell off a cliff or something, please go ahead and leave that in the comments. Make me feel better. Make me feel better. Enlighten us with a cool story. But, if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe. I am going to try to post every Wednesday for 2024. I want to keep the videos coming this year. I want to keep making videos. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.